Another day, another concealer. Hi, I'm Catherine and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if this is a return visit. I'm always on the hunt for the best concealer. I have yet to find the absolute holy grail. I have some favorites, but I haven't found a holy grail. Many of you in the comments below have been pushing me to spend the $73 on the CLEDEPEAU Beauty Concealer. And I did it. Nordstrom was having a sale. They were having a little 15% off, which is, I think, as good as it gets when it comes to CLEDEPEAU products. So I went ahead, I bought my shade in Ivory. I'm gonna talk a little bit about this concealer and then we will apply it. It does say it is a multitasking concealer with icon status, coveted for its smooth texture, long-lasting full coverage, and seamless finish. It conceals dark circles and blemishes with its light-absorbing formula that blurs out imperfections to deliver a natural airbrush-looking finish. It melts into the skin without creasing while protecting with SPF 25. It blends easily and effectively, and it adheres to raised and textured skin. So it is supposed to diminish the appearance of damage caused by dryness and hydrates for a smooth, refined texture. So we are going to try this. It has some chestnut rosa fruit extract and green tea extract to help defend against oxidation. So they basically say that you can use this with your fingers or you can use it with a brush. They have a brush. I love my Anissa Beauty angled concealer brush, so that's the one I'm gonna use. I think initially I'm gonna apply it right from the tube in. I'm gonna bring you in so you can see. So you can check out the darkness there. I only have my normal eye cream, nothing else. I'm gonna just lightly kind of put some here under my eye. Okay, so you can see that. I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to lightly pat this out. See what we get. Okay, so that's really pretty nice. I think I want to build it just a little bit, but you can see the difference between this side with no concealer and this side with some. I'm wondering if it would be easier for me to just go directly from the brush. And I'm gonna try that. I don't wanna get too much. Yeah, I think that's easier. That's pretty good. Let's try the other side. I'm gonna go in with some concealer on this brush. Seems to melt right in. I'm gonna look at it in the close-up mirror, see if there's creasing. No creasing at all. Looks hydrated. I could use for a touch more coverage with the darkness. I wonder if I need a corrector, but I kind of didn't want to use two products with this. When I'm looking straight on, it looks good. There's a little darkness though. If I turn here to the side, I feel like the darkness is there. I can't tell what I think about that. I feel like maybe I don't want to have to keep building it up. I just want it in that. That's better. That's better. This is my first time using this. I can't believe I didn't tell you that already. So this is why we're learning together. Okay, I think that did a pretty good job of taking care of the darkness. When I look in the close-up mirror, there is no creasing as of yet, and it looks really pretty clean. It definitely looks hydrated. It looks nice, actually. I think I've got to figure out exactly how to apply it. I will say, this is a tiniest amount. It just makes me so nervous because, again, it's just so expensive for a concealer. But I will say that was really nice. I'm going to come back with the rest of my makeup on and we will see how it's doing then, if it has started to crease or not, because it usually takes about 5 to 10 minutes before concealers, because as I move my face and move my eyes around, then all of a sudden things start to crease. We'll check on that, and then we're going to do a wear test, and I will let you know if I feel like this $73 concealer is worth it or not. Okay, so the rest of my makeup is on my face right now. We're going to see if this concealer has creased. I have not checked it, so I'm going to pull you in, let you look while I look in the close-up mirror. And yes, it has creased. Not drastically, but it definitely has creased. So typically what I have to do is just take my concealer brush and pat, pat, pat. And then let's see now. That took care of it. So the problem is that with any type of a hydrating product, it's just going to sink in there as my eyes and my under eyes starts to move around. See, I go like this, I'm going to get creasing, right? Let me see if it creased. No, it held up pretty well there. So I'm going to go ahead and check this other side. Yeah, a little bit of creasing. Not too much though, and it does look nice under the eyes. I am liking the effect quite a bit, and that was really easy. I could have even just used my finger. I didn't even need a brush to do that, but not too much on the creasing anymore. Pretty good. Okay, so we are going to do a wear test. I will come back at the end of the night and we will see how well this concealer has worn. I will give you my first impressions that it is very nice. I like the effect of it. I feel like it looks very natural. I think it looks smooth and it doesn't look drying at all. I mean, this is the difference between this and that Lancome that I really wanted to work. That just looked so dry. My under eye here feels very hydrated and it feels good. We're gonna see how well it wears. I do feel like it looks very smooth and natural though. So far, so good. I mean, there's part of me that doesn't really wanna like this because of the price, but I am gonna use this entire tube, I'll tell you that much. So I do hope I like it enough to be able to use it up. I will be back at the end of the night. Okay, so I'm back. It is the end of the night. I've been wearing this expensive CLEDEPEAU concealer all day long, and let's come in and see what is going on. I think you can tell when you look straight on, still looks nice, still looks covered, still a little darkness when I turn here, but not too bad. Little dark, not as much over here. So this one, I wonder, this is my darker under eye. I wonder if I use just a little corrector there, if that might help that. But overall, I feel like when you look on the face, it looks really nice. And I will show you, it's not dry on the under eye, which I love. That to me is the worst. And as I look here, there's a little bit of creasing, but not anything too bad, and very easily still feels hydrated, which is nice. Let's look at this side. Again, when I pull it down, a little creasing here when you pull it down. I've just kind of rubbed that out. But on the whole, I think pretty nice. I like this concealer. I'm glad because it is expensive, but I really do like it. I think it's a nice consistency, especially for a stick. You just don't think of a stick as being hydrating, but it really is. It's not greasy though. It's an interesting consistency. Very interesting consistency. It's almost more of a consistency like it reminds me more of a stick foundation consistency than a stick concealer. Most stick concealers are almost like greasy because they know that it has to have some give or you wouldn't use it. So this is an interesting product. I will continue to use it. I'm glad that I tried it. I will get back to you. I don't know about Holy Grail because I still want to play with it a little bit, maybe using a corrector, but I will say I'm very pleased. This has worn really well. It is not dry. It did crease, but I have yet to find a concealer that doesn't crease. I just feel like when you're going to put something in crevices that form, I mean, how are you going to ever avoid that? You just can't. So, and that's, I've kind of given up on that. And typically if I can just go under my eye like that and it's taken care of, then I'm fine anyways. So this is a nice concealer, really nice concealer. I'm going to continue to use this, and I will get back to you with my final thoughts on this in a later video, maybe when I do like a wrap-up review of a bunch of products. But I will tell you that I think this has performed really, really well for today. It's been one of the better concealers that I have used. By far the best stick concealer, by far. But one of the better overall concealers that I have used in the past 3-4 months, which is saying a lot. So I really like it. I think it's great. I will continue to bring you concealer reviews. Please come back and see me again here. Give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of content. Subscribe, join us here on a regular basis. I would love that. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified anytime I post a new video. I'm so glad you spent some time with me here today, and I hope you have a great day.